Details tonight and a final send-off for the late great hammerin' Hank Aaron. Today, a memorial service for the Braves legend who was moved overnight to his final resting place. Aaron, as you know, passed away last January at the age of 86.
Today, friends and family and former major leaguers gathered for a ceremony at the historic Southview Cemetery. CBS 46's anchor Karyn Greer was there, and Karyn, you have a touching tribute that all of us are only going to see on CBS 46.
That's right. Mrs. Aaron actually invited us to be there for this very special tribute to her late husband and soulmate, along with members of their family and some very close friends.
And may this place serve as a reminder of what he has given us all.
It was a ceremony fit for a home run king. Nearly 1 year after his death, dear friend Henrietta Antonine singing his favorite song.
Hey, well done.
Mrs. Aaron tearful during the entombment service for her best friend and husband, who she says she will treasure forever. COVID fears could not keep his other close friends from traveling, some across the country, to say goodbye.
Well, my dad played for the Braves. He was the first person he introduced me to. All the stories growing up that my dad would say and tell us, and to finally meet him, it was like he was larger than life even then.
And he was one of the people I always looked up to, and it was awesome to be on the same field playing against him. But the best part is I got to know him as a human being, as a person, and what he's represented to not only baseball, but our country. I love that man, that's why. We came across country for this.
Here's a modest, thoughtful, sensitive human being. And he's been that way ever since the day I met him. And I often would tell people, you wouldn't believe that's the guy who broke Babe Ruth's record. He's quiet, unassuming. We're lucky, because in my opinion, he is the greatest baseball player of our generation.
Very touching tributes, and Hank Aaron's body now rests in a crypt, or some say a mausoleum, near the parents of the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. King was once entombed there briefly before being moved to the King Center for his final rest. To date, more than 20 schools, including Notre Dame, have scholarships named in honor of the baseball icon who overcame racism and bigotry throughout his career. Rest in power, Mr. Henry Louis Aaron.